All right now, God, sex, and love. Keep on spreading this morning inspiration. I love what you're doing. All right.
Good morning, everybody. It's your girl, Miracle Sims, and you are listening to God, Sex, and Love, your daily dose of inspiration, the juice. It is September the 17th, 2020, and today I want to talk about don't worry, be happy. I think it's kind of ironic that this, topic came to me today because it's raining outside. I don't know how it is for the rest of you all, wherever you are, but for me, it's raining out there right now. I guess residual off of this storm that I'm hearing about. But anywho, after I did my prayer and meditation, which was about worry, next thing I know, the song "Don't Worry, Be Happy" was just kind of ringing in my ears, and I was like, okay, I guess this is the topic for today. So let's get going, friends. Philippians 4:6-7 says, "Do not be anxious about anything, but in everything by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known to God. And the peace of God, which surpasses all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus." I guess I want to see if you guys just take a little time to reflect and meditate on that today, and let that marinate just on that verse alone. Because I guess the thing is, I'm wondering if we really apply this in our lives. Like how will we live? Like how much, would it be better? Would it be better across the board if we all just apply this? Like on one hand, I would think that it would be, but I guess we'll never really fully know. But yeah, friends. It's like, how can we apply this in our lives so we can truly not worry, and so we could truly just allow ourselves to be happy, and not worry or fret about anything. I know. Check out this verse right here. It says, Matthew 6:27 says, "And which of you, by being anxious, can add a single hour to his span of life?" That's deep, y'all. Think about that. Like, what does worrying or having anxiety do for us? How does it help us? How does it benefit us to, allow ourselves to worry about anything? You guys can go deeper with different verses, in particular Matthew 6:25-34. I was going to paraphrase it for you all today, but basically just kind of gives how can I say it, to make it a long story short, it basically gives this explanation of, the flowers in the field and how God takes care of them, and, why we shouldn't worry about clothes or food and things like that. And so, so you guys can take some time, and when you go deeper, to really reflect on those verses and think about it. But, it just doesn't really add anything for us to worry, I get it. It's a natural response, I guess, to things that are happening. But, it's like, can we really get this into our hearts and minds that, to not worry, to just depend on God, trust God, and go like that. I know here in Proverbs 12:25 it says, "Anxiety in a man's heart weighs him down, but a good word makes him glad." There you go. It's like that's a good example of like what worrying can do, or what having anxiety can do. I guess I don't want to dwell too much on this idea of worry, because I think we all have a clear understanding of what that means to worry. And I feel like that's something that we probably all do all the time. Who knows? Maybe even before I did my prayer meditation, I was finding myself in that place, because it's like you either listen to I guess, news outlets, or you listen to the things that are going on in this world, and like the things that you hear that people are doing and all these different things. And it can cause you to worry. It can cause you to stress. It can cause you to, doubt and fear and everything like that. But at the end of the day, I guess when you know that you are trusting and believing in the God that created the earth, it's like, I don't know, when you think on that level about it, then, I mean, what do we have to fear? What do we have to truly worry about? I know when I started to think about the second part of my topic, which is to be happy, I decided to go ahead and define happy. And it pretty much said feeling or showing pleasure or contentment. So as I looked up contentment and everything like that, I ended up just kind of looking more so for joy, because I guess I want to just try to encourage us to, as we show pleasure and contentment, let's find that joy to hold on to in the midst of our worries and fears and things like that. Romans 12:12 says, rejoice in hope, be patient in tribulation, be constant in be constant in prayer. I believe that's what it was. I apologize, but you guys can look up Matthew 6:27 yourself and make sure, Romans 12:12 to confirm that. But basically, these are the things that we should do. We should, rejoice in the hope and also be patient in tribulation. And I'm pretty sure it was saying constant in prayer. But it looks like I wrote content in prayer. But then check this out right here. Proverbs 17:22 says, a joyful heart is good medicine, but a crushed spirit dries up the bones. Man, all the way down to the bones it can get. This could be this could affect us, and so that's why we should focus on being happy, focus on the joy that God can give us, the peace that God gives us. Focus more so on those things. And I guess that's the thing. It's like, the more we depend on God and the more we trust God, then the more the fruits of the Spirit will be in our lives, including peace, joy, and all those things that can lead to happiness. So I hope that encourages you all today. I hope that inspires you today to, whatever worries or whatever things that you may be dealing with in your life, to just trust God and to seek Him in His face and everything. Because, when you allow yourself to be overwhelmed with the things that are going on in this world, then, a crushed spirit dries up the bones. So, it's either, a joyful heart and trusting in God, or, trying to lean to your own understanding and, allowing things to overwhelm you. So that's just a little something to think about today, y'all. Now, the Bible verse of today is Psalms 51:1-2. It says, have mercy upon me, O God, according to thy loving kindness, according to the multitude of thy tender mercies. Blot out my transgressions. Wash me thoroughly from mine iniquity and cleanse me from my sin. Friends, I hope you all enjoyed this juice this morning. Thank you so much for listening to God, Sex, and Love, your daily dose of inspiration, the juice. I pray you guys can go forth and have a wonderful day. And I look forward to talking to you all tomorrow with the Lord's will. Bye-bye.
There's no time to get my nails done. Oh, I know. I went to unwindselfcare.com and got my 100% nail polish strips. Thanks, Unwind Self Care.